About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 79 yards. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for two, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot.
And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
And they get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first.
Sorry, when I left earlier tonight I did not tell you goodbye, bud.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Packers strike first and the opening drive 6-0 the score, 2-point conversion up, and, food. Washington, nothing. Packers 8.
First down.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Come on. Past the 60.
To the air goes Daniels.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You are fine. Tidra.
To deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Debo going in motion left. Throwing now is Daniels.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that play is
is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
He sounds good.
Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ready up.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set. Ready. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Completes it again to Dobbs. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, it's Krosky-Mary. Well, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Set, cut.
Play fake. Here's Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Catch and run pays off for 29 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Love. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Jenkins on 1st and 10. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
to pass. Here's Jordan Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brendan McManus on. For the Packer field goal.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The look at Washington as they come onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Daniels looking to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes with a big 3rd down.
Washington nothing. Packers 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
Daniels going to give the Krosky merit. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And this play still live. He faked the spike. Going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. They'll run for it with Krasky-Merritt. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20.
11-0 our score after 1. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Let's go.
They go play action. Daniels. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Come on.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league. So the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far.
Packers leading the Washington Commanders. 11-6.
Disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
now,
down.
right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Love. Slant around, he's got Dobbs. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Come on, set, hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
On the option, Weber hang on to it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Ready.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there. They were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because this 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake. But when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I let my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You can run a nice play and not get that distance.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And that will keep this a 4-point game. So it's a 2nd missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul-searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
Tries the crossing route and hits Watson. And he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Ready?
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he stopped immediately there. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. but it doesn't work out. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
60 red.
Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready, set.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the
Washington 7, Packers 17.
Well, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now a 2nd and 10.
76.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16.
Thanks for watching. I would like to say hello to one of my staff watching, Lisa.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Blue 32. Ready.
Love to throw for it on fourth. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's brought down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10.
First down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Packers
Here we go.
first down. First
Yellow,
and 10 at
22.
the 27-yard line.
Set, go.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Ready, ready.
Throwing. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. The man in motion is Brown.
70.
Daniels looking to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Krosky Merritt is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Daniels toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Brown from a yard out. And the Commanders are back within a score. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 3rd and 2.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He was defended by Frankie Lulu.
Love. That's taken in by Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down.
Down. 45. White.
Going back to Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. This is caught, it's Christian Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 7.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football.
Ready, ready. 60 ready.
Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, it shifts past him. And able to get this out to the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So
Washington 14, Packers 23.
Been on the field, and you and I both know one big play though gets them right back up to that level.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Daniels. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Well, the home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At
Ready,
the
set.
32-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set, go.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play.
And now he spiked it on 3rd down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here we go. Ready?
Love now. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Packers first
Let's go.
down.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Ready.
Packers will set up for the
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and
Washington 14, Packers 29. Washington down by 15.
Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. Now a 2nd and 6. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing now is Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Noah Brown, the Ohio State man, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They can not convert, and they turn it over. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Set, punt. Blue, 32. Ready?
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set. Go. Set.
Love looking to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense and make sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Looking to put a drive together.
Washington down by 21 point. Packers 35, Washington 14.
For sure, nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Brown goes in motion left. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here we go, here we go. AC Cardinal,
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
ready. 52 blue. Set.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. Made his first. This now from 42. Yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The two owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boy, is my team well prepared? And the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On the give, Krosky Merritt takes this one across the 35 to the 36. Again, about 4.
Made at the 36-yard line. 5 yards on the
and now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The slot man in motion right. On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Downs, ready?
Throwing. Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2nd and 6.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Okay, right? Set. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. And they'll accept that penalty. Looking to put a drive together. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
Packers 41. This game is Packers game. Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think
Packers 41, Washington 14.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Here we go. Strike.
Daniels looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Ready, ready.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Down.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third down.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got it. It's Samuel. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Packers never looked back in that game. Washington was demolished. 41-14. Ouch.